it's Ryan Freeberg with futureproofbusiness.com. And you've heard of the topic of the lifetime value of your client. So you've heard from other people, Jay Abraham and others, how important this really is to really expand and extend the lifetime value of your client so you can keep giving them more opportunities to buy on the back end. So we know the concept, and you may already have this in place, but really, what is the ultimate secret to continuing to extend the lifetime value of your client? So now and into the future, literally indefinitely, you can keep servicing them with more things to buy, higher level training and programs and services. How can you do that? What's the real secret? Because it may seem like in your situation, okay, you've got the structure, okay, high level workshop, events, coaching, and that's very good, it's profitable, okay, but what's the secret to really extending that? So there really is like a lifetime there to keep evolving your clients so you can always make more and more money servicing your clients on a higher level. Well, the secret to really going wild with this and extending the lifetime value of your client is spiritual alignment and its transformational value. So what does that mean? What is it? Spiritual alignment, you can view it like this, that spirituality is no longer something that was separate from the relevancy of business and how we feel in our modern daily lives and the millions, hundreds of millions of people buying products and services daily. It's the most relevant thing because beneath it all, we want to get away from pain and into pleasure. We want to increase our experience. Well, spirituality is simply higher consciousness. So now we're valuing it on a human level. So it's not just more of the Eastern wisdom and more the passive understanding of higher consciousness. Spirituality, you can take the human value of that because you're in business to resolve people's problems, to get them out of pain into pleasure. Well, that, my friend, is spiritual. Business at its best is truly being in service to rise the client experience in their life. We just see it physically with the shell of your products and services and how it's different from others, but ultimately that's what you're doing, is you're raising the conscious experience of your client. Spirituality is higher consciousness. Einstein said you cannot resolve a problem at the same level it was created. It comes from higher consciousness anyways. So normally we value that in mind in traditional education, self-improvement. But there is this separation where spirituality is just more this Eastern thing or something I do to balance out and de-stress. Well, when you have spiritual alignment and infusion in your business, you start seeing that how you can serve your clients, your buyers, opens up indefinitely because it's all about raising their experience, taking them to higher levels of what they know is real, what they feel is real. And so much of mainstream advertising, media, and marketing is about manipulating their state and selling them on the fantasy. Spirituality is about them experiencing that higher level of being more empowered sexually, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally. So when you can get in spiritual alignment for you and your business and see that it's the most relevant thing, because you're in business to resolve people's problems. When you lock into spiritual alignment to expand your client experience to higher levels of heart, mind, body, sexiness, and soul, there is an indefinite path for their self-improvement. We just had all these labels and disconnection. Spirituality is separate from business. When you take the human value to it, it's the most relevant thing, because that's what you're doing anyways. You're bringing them into a higher experience. So spiritually, there are no limits with spirituality. So when you can infuse that, the lifetime experience your client can have is infinite. So then it's just finding how to integrate and embed that into your business, so you're really in alignment with the future of what is possible, where the market is headed itself, where the greatest possible experience is in the evolutionary cycle of your prospect. So if you feel there's a cap on how business is being done, when you see that spirituality isn't separate, but it's really higher conscious experience in your client's heart, mind, body, sex, and soul, and not just the thought of it, but the actual liberated feeling of them getting out of their pain and into pleasure emotionally and sexually, that you're actually evolving and freeing them and raising their consciousness through your products and services. Getting in that spiritual alignment opens everything up, because there are no limits. So is your business spiritually aligned to bring them more life, to really evolve their experience? Because a lot of markets, they're just oppressing people and keeping them in a cycle that isn't really evolving their conscious experience. So humanity in all of these markets are evolving, some at different rates, some cultures at different rates. But you want to value your client experience in all areas that are relevant to them. So that includes emotionally and sexually as well. How can you heal them? So how to really have that indefinite cycle, that ultimate secret to extend the lifetime value of your customer and client, is really to get in spiritual alignment yourself and to infuse it into your business. Because then you can start seeing that there are things that are possible you never even knew, that you can bring your people starting right now to take them to a higher level of awakening, a more conscious experience through your business, the vehicle of bringing greater value and evolution to your client, to your market, even if others aren't doing it yet. This is the future, because markets are evolving, becoming more conscious. Freedom is the nature of our soul, and your business can be that vehicle. So go to futureproofbusiness.com, take the 5-part future-proof assessment quiz to see if your business is in spiritual alignment and see if it's future-proof. Then you open up entire new possibilities for extending the lifetime value of your client. Entirely new levels of service that you can bring them decades into the future. So go to futureproofbusiness.com, download it, and I look forward to talking with you maybe on Facebook or whatever. Okay, this is Ryan Freeberg, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.